Today we are speaking with our Gurudev Shwarupananda Brahmachari. You are an enlightened Kriya Yoga master. Can you please explain to us what is Kriya Yoga and what are its benefits?
Kriya Yoga. The word is Kri. Kri means action, any action. And Ya means He, God. And Yoga means union of man with God. When being united with soul, you do any work, that is Kriya Yoga. Means united with God, you are doing all works because you are not doing the work, your soul is doing the work. Soul is God. That is why we say self-realization. Self is soul and soul is God. So Kriya means when you cultivate your soul in a very easy way, that is Kriya Yoga. It was re-established by Lahiri Mahasaya in 1861.
And how many times per day and how long is the best way to practice Kriya Yoga?
Listen, the busy persons will sit twice a day. Twice a day as your time permit. Because it is superfood. You need not sit long. Salpamapasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. A little practice of Kriya Yoga can make you free from earthly bondage. That is why this is the best way. This is the superfood. You need not sit for long. The result you can perceive the moment you sit to practice Kriya Yoga. In spite of that, you should practice twice. Once in the morning and once in evening or when you find time, but never practice in empty stomach and in lotus pose. And remember, if it is not easy, it is not Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is easy, but many people are showing very integrated poses. Those are not the Kriya Yoga of Lahiri Mahasaya.
You mentioned that Kriya should not be practiced in lotus position. Why not?
Because if you sit on lotus pose, blood circulation in the leg will be hampered and your legs may be damaged. There are many examples. In many books, it is written that you sit in meditation for 3 hours in lotus posture. Now they cannot walk properly. They walk limping or with the help of crutch.
In the year 2008, you founded the non-profitable humanitarian and charitable organization called Kriya Yoga Mission. What are the main activities of the mission?
Main goals is to teach the proper Kriya Yoga technique. I told you that Kriya Yoga is the superfood. As you learn from our Gurudev Paramhansa Hariharananda, the spiritual giant, he often told, if it is not easy, it is not Kriya Yoga. So we teach and initiate the sincere seeker into Kriya Yoga. In spite of that, Babaji Maharaj says, where there is living being, there is Lord Shiva. That is why we go to help the orphan people, orphan children, relief for the people who are flood affected or earthquake affected. We often arrange bhandara. Bhandara means we feed people, those who are poor, those who cannot arrange their food. And there are many stray dogs here and there. There is also Lord Shiva within them. Stray dogs, stray cats.
Yeah.
Their treatment is necessary. Their at least twice food is necessary. We look after them.
Yeah.
Besides that, there are many brilliant students who have no means to continue their studies. We also help them.
As a disciple of the great Paramahamsa Hariharananda Ji, can you please share with us some words about your Guruji?
My Guru, Paramahamsa Hariharananda Ji, is one of the self-realized Kriya Yogis in India. He is a legend in the history of Kriya Yogis. He attained the Nirvikalpa Samadhi stage. What is that stage? Where he had no pulse, he had no breath, cessation of all works, where his mind, sense, intellect, nothing worked. Apparently it seemed that he was a dead body. But he knew some techniques to start his left finger or left side, and he came into body. Came into body. Apparently everybody would think that he is dead one, but no, you are super consciousness stage. His body, mind, intellect did not work at that time. Did not work. It is the aspirant of all spiritual seekers, but only a few persons attend this Nirvikalpa Samadhi stage. Paramahamsa Hariharananda Ji attained this stage very quickly. You know that he was born in the Hobipur hamlet, district Nadia. There also Lahiri Mahasaya, Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Dev were also born. He went to Mahasamadhi in 2nd December 2002.
When did you start practicing Kriya Yoga?
Listen, my Gurudevs told me that I was initiated at the age of 8. That time I did not know what is Kriya Yoga or anything. But my Gurudev often told me, you were initiated when you were 8. Since then, I am practicing Kriya Yoga. I am a student of Kriya Yoga.
Since you started practicing at such an early age, was your childhood different from other children?
My childhood was like that of the normal children. There was only addition that I practiced meditation. But I was simple child, like others. The other children did not meditate, I meditate because I got it from my Gurudev, Paramahamsa Hariharananda. Very simple.
Recently, your book Kriya Yoga was published in Hindi, English, and Bengali languages. Can you please tell us what is the book about?
You told the books on Kriya Yoga, so it is the book on Kriya Yoga. That means it depicts the Kriya Yoga. I told you before, if it is not simple, it is not Kriya Yoga. So in other books, I saw many people abuses other lineage, and they made the Kriya Yoga technique of Lahiri Mahasaya very intricate or complex. People cannot accept it. They say, force with your tongue. But it is also mentioned in autobiography of Yogi, written by Paramahansa Yogananda, only roll back your tongue. If you force with your tongue, then your tongue may come down and hang like that of cow. They cannot speak. So just roll back. In due time it will come to the kutastha. Then your concentration will be fixed. Lahiri Mahasaya says, he who is successful in Kechuri is lucky. But don't force with your tongue. Remember, something you always remember, don't sit on the lotus pose, don't force with your tongue, don't bend your head. In meditation, when you go into deep, automatically your head bends down. Have you noticed it? But if you deliberately bends down your head, you will feel pain here on the shoulder. Even you may suffer from spondylitis. So let it happen automatically.
Yeah.
You don't try to do of your own. I told you before, you are the body. You are not the body, but you think that you are body. You are soul. If soul leaves this body, we need 4 persons to carry it to the burial ground. But we are proud of our body. We never think the body is dead. As soul is remaining, we are alive. Can a dead body move and go to the crematorium ground or burial ground? How many persons are required? Yet we run after body. We become lustrous to see a beautiful female body. We never think that in this female body there is a soul. If soul departs, the beautiful lady will fall dead. Then we don't touch her. Do we touch a dead body of a beautiful girl? No. Always remember your soul. So always remain in kutastha. In meditation, and when you are not in meditation, doing other works, then your meditation will be very deep. The moment you sit, your meditation will be deep. No thoughts will come, and you will get the Samadhi stage within a very short time. Because only the lucky persons get Kriya Yoga. There are so many spiritual persons, but they are chanting God's name. They are doing Kirtan. But Kriya Yoga is received only by the persons who are lucky. You are lucky. You have got Kriya Yoga long ago.
Yes.
Thank you, Baba.